Hey guys, welcome to creatingtracks.com. Let's go ahead and start recording. I'm going to select Group A, and in Group A, we're going to double click and insert a pattern. So you can click on this bar at the very right side and zoom out. And once you zoom out, we're going to double click inside of here in front of Group A, and you can see we have this pattern 1. And pattern 1 is where we're going to record our MIDI notes. And it's 4 measures long. And even on your machine hardware, you can hold down pattern, and then you can change the number of patterns over here. So I'm going to keep it at 4 for now. And then I'm going to turn on my metronome on my machine by hitting the metronome button over here. Or on the software, you can click on this icon right here, this little button, and that's the metronome. So once that's turned on, I'm going to hit play and start recording. So I'm going to hit play, and now you can hear the metronome, and I'll just start recording. So this amount of length is good for now. And always remember that you can hit navigate on your machine, and these two are for zooming in and out in your scenes, and these two are for zooming in and out in your patterns. Now, if you can't perform all of these drum sounds all together at once, that's also totally fine. You can do multiple individual recordings of each sound separately. So for now, let's focus on one simple sound. So something like this hi-hat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, hit pad mode, and change this to fixed velocity. And what fixed velocity does is it plays everything at maximum velocity, and then we can change that later. So check this out. So they're all playing at maximum velocity and nice and loud and clear. So we're going to select our hi-hat, hit the record button on the machine, and even in your software, you can hit this record button over here. And with this record, we're also going to do a count in. So if I hold down on my machine, if I hold down shift, on top of this record, it says count in. So if I hold down shift and then press count in, it's going to count in 4 times, and then it's going to start recording the pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, and I'm also have my metronome turned on. I'm going to hold shift, hit record, and then it'll count in 4 times, and then I'll start recording. So you can hear that I did an okay job at recording this, not that tight of a recording, but we can quantize this. So I'm going to hold down shift and do quantize 50% on my machine. And on your machine, if it says it's somewhere over here, then you can select that pad. So hold down shift, hit quantize 50%. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to hit it one more time to quantize it 50% again. So like that. And now if I hit play, all right, sweet. So if you're having a hard time playing this with the metronome and you're finding it difficult to land all the notes on time, and even the quantize doesn't work, there's another way to do this. What we can do is we can use the note repeat function. So I'm going to hold down note repeat on my machine, and you can see these options on the side, which show how much you want to repeat these notes. And then on the left screen, you can see when I let go, it turns off. So on the left screen, you can hit note repeat over here. And with that, you don't have to hold down note repeat. You can just push it once to turn it on or off. So I'm going to turn it on, and you can hear that it's repeating it at 1/8. Now if I change this to 1/16, and then, so I'm going to hold shift and record, and then I'm going to change these values on the top right screen. So check that out. So if you noticed at the end, I changed it from 16th to 64th really fast, and that gave me this kind of an effect. So let's play it. All right, so let's turn off note repeat and record the kick drum. So I'm going to hold down shift, record, and let's go. Now let's hold shift and quantize 50%. And actually you see what happened to the hi-hats. So we don't want to do that. Undo this and select just the kick drum and then quantize it 50%. And now let's record the snare. All right, looks like I added this extra snare over here. So I'm going to select that, delete it, select the rest of my snares, and then quantize 50%, and then quantize 50% again, because I like to not keep it fully 100% quantized, because that gives it a little bit of a human touch. And at this point, I can turn off my metronome because I already have a beat. Now, if you want to add more kick drums, you can always go ahead, record, and start recording your kick again. And then I'll take all of my kick drums, select them, and then quantize 50%, and check it out. And there you go. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to our channel for a lot more. And we will see you next time. Peace.